Thank you, and I'll take over here. My name is Simon Gaudreault. I'm the Chief Economist and VP of Research for the Canadian Federation of Independent Business. At CFIB, we were created over 50 years ago to represent the interests of Canada's small, medium-sized businesses. And we almost since our beginning started taking the pulse of the small business community through surveys. We create exclusive data that shows how Main Street is seeing things at the moment, what kind of challenges they're seeing on the horizon. And we've been conducting, of course, a lot of surveys recently with CFIB members on the impact of the trade war on their operations. One of the things to remember about the current situation is that small, medium-sized businesses came into this war with a situation that was not already the usual in terms of business. You've had a succession of major economic events that compounded, created a situation where resilience is probably not at its best for small businesses. A lot of them are still dealing with pandemic era loans. They've had to sustain supply chain disruptions over the past few years. They've had to face higher costs, and now this trade war that is adding on top of the potential costs, as we will see in a few minutes, there is this very high uncertainty. So it's no surprise that small, medium-sized business owners' confidence is actually quite low. That it has actually crashed in the past few months. This is an indicator that we've been tracking at CFIB every month since 2009. We're sending the same questions to small business owners, asking them how they see their business in the next 12 months. And we build a small business confidence indicator based on that. That is called the CFIB Small Business Barometer. And this indicator actually reached this indicator will be at around 50 if the share of optimistic business owners is equal to the share of pessimistic business owners. Above 50, you have more optimistic business owners overall, and below that, the mood overall is more on the pessimistic side. The historical average for this indicator is around 60, which is normal. And under normal circumstances, you will see more business owners being optimistic. That's a bit of their DNA. They're problem solvers. They see opportunities ahead. But what's very worrying is that in the past couple of months, we've seen the indicator crash and reach a level of 25, which is an all-time low, actually. We haven't even reached that level at the onset of the pandemic when things were really uncertain. So, small business owners are really pessimistic at the moment, and of course, this is due to the high uncertainty of the current situation. It's very hard for them to plan with all of the changes that have been announced and walked back. And also, they've already started feeling the impact of the trade war. This is not something that is up in the air, that is coming up anytime soon. They've already started experiencing some impacts, started seeing some of their US customers telling them, for example, oh, this seems a bit too complicated. We have other opportunities here in the US, so we'll switch to a US supplier anyways. We won't wait for any kind of tariffs to materialize. So as of actually this month, this is fresh data from our monthly tracker. We have already 24% of Canadian small, medium-sized businesses saying they've experienced a strong negative impact related to the trade war, with an additional 46% saying it has had a slight negative impact so far. And businesses have been trying to pivot in different ways. They're currently exploring the Canadian market, of course, switching to Canadian suppliers or selling Canadian products, working with Canadian businesses. There's a lot of issues with that. We have internal trade barriers, of course, that we'll need to bring down as soon as possible. And they've also tried to tap into other markets. We have free trade agreements with over 50 countries. So now is probably the right time to leverage that. But for certain businesses, it's complicated. It is costly, and also they don't know where to start. So their capacity to pivot under the current circumstances is also relatively limited, at least in the short time. What they will need going forward is probably more support in terms of where they can get help to shift to new markets, and how they could maybe go into new business deals with whether it's businesses or consumers here at home or abroad. Um, I'll pause it there, but overall, I would just sum it up by saying that businesses currently are feeling the impact of uncertainty, are already experiencing higher costs due to the trade war, and are already trying to shift to other markets, including the Canadian, but also other international markets. Thank you.